Hello and welcome into this week's edition of CUTV NewsCenter. I'm Danny Beeck.
And I'm Mari Boyle. Beginning with campus news tonight, students at California University joined together for a day of service to honor the memory of civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. CalU's MLK Day of Service was held in the Natali Student Center on Monday, February 5th. Students participated in a variety of service projects for local community organizations. They made blankets, birthday and Valentine's Day cards, and also decorated cookies, painted kindness rocks, and made no-skid socks. All of these projects at the MLK Day were coordinated by the Center for Volunteer Programs and Service Learning. About 50 participants took a leap into the Monongahela River for a good cause last weekend. The 5th annual Frosty Frolic was held Saturday as brave swimmers entered the chilly waters at the boat ramp in Cole Center to raise funds for the California Area School District Foundation. Organizers say water temperatures were around 40 degrees, while the air temperatures dipped to 26 degrees on Saturday afternoon. Participants ranged in age from 10 to 55 years old. Members of the CalU football team and Alpha Sigma Tau sorority were among the groups who participated in this annual charity event. The Frosty Frolic has become a tradition that happens every year on the first Saturday in February. The California Area School District Foundation raises money for scholarships, grants, and other initiatives in the school district. As the likelihood for inclement weather hitting the Mon Valley is upon us, CalU text alerts could save you a trip outside this weather. The free emergency text alert messaging service is used for only campus emergencies, including fires, on-campus violence, hostage situations, evacuations, and structural emergencies with CalU buildings. In order to receive these alerts, you must first be a student, staff, or faculty member and register via the CalU website.
A tavern dating back to 1837 is being torn down in Fayette County. The Rush House sits at the corner of Route 381 and Route 40 in Wharton Township and has been vacant for several years. The Rush House reached prominence in the 19th century since it sits directly along National Road. U.S. President James Polk and American showman P.T. Barnum are listed among famous guests who visited the tavern. The Rush House is listed on the National Register but isn't designated as a National Historic Landmark. The property was purchased in October 2017 by the newly formed Wharton Township Properties, which is owned by Joe Hardy, owner and founder of Nemacolin Woodland Resort in Farmington. It is not known what the plans are for the property once it is torn down. Security is being increased at Uniontown Area School District after the arrest of a 14-year-old student who allegedly planned a shooting at the high school last week. Officials say each student will be checked upon entering the school. It is just one of the many security measures in place following the incident. Another new security measure, each student is being subject to bag searches, and security cameras installed at every entrance will be monitored throughout the day by security guards. The district also announced plans to have armed school police officers in all of the school buildings in the district.
PennDOT is proposing a project in hopes of eliminating the large amount of accidents on Route 119 near Boleskine Township. Plans are in place that would include a partial interchange and getting rid of traffic signals at the intersections of 119 in Kingview and 119 in McClure Road. There have been 105 reported accidents at those two intersections, including 8 fatalities between 2002 and 2016. A bridge is being proposed which would go over Route 119 somewhere between the two roads. The project won't begin for another 4 to 5 years. An estimated cost for the project is $36 million.
A California University alumnus was in the Super Bowl on Sunday night, not as a player, but as an official. The NFL selected Gene Steratore to serve as a referee for the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Steratore is originally from Uniontown in Fayette County and graduated from California University in 1988. He has been a referee for 12 of his 15 years in the NFL. This was his first Super Bowl assignment and his 12th postseason game. Officiating sports seems to run in the Steratore family, as his older brother Tony has worked 2 Super Bowls as a back judge, and his father, Gene Sr., was a college football and basketball official. Under the NFL officiating program's evaluation system, officials have at least 5 years of NFL experience, have officiated previous playoff assignments, and be rated in the top tier at their position to be eligible for the Super Bowl. The Eagles went on to defeat the Patriots 41-33 in that contest. And Mari, I'm a big football fan. I don't know if you're a big football fan, but who were you going for in that game?
I was really rooting for the Eagles, mostly just because I didn't want the Patriots to win, and I wanted to keep the Steelers with the most Super Bowl rings.
I agree with that. I'm a Giants fan, so I didn't really want the Patriots to win. But I don't know. There's something about the Giants and Eagles. I had to go for the Patriots. Unfortunately, they came on the wrong side of that. And also, the Super Bowl parade was held in Philadelphia today, if there's a city left. But nonetheless, when we come back after the break, Steve Ruffing takes us on a trip around the entertainment world. Stay tuned.
Dylan, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Buchanan, West Virginia can watch our stuff up here.
They can follow us on Twitter, or they can like us on Facebook.
That's awesome. What about our sports? How can they watch that?
They could watch it live right on our YouTube channel.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it. We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful. No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Welcome back to CUTV NewsCenter. I'm Stephen Ruffing with your entertainment report. Our campus radio station, WCAL, has a number of talented DJs, and CUTV reporter Zoe Webster won't stop until we know them all. She shows us who's on the dial this week.
Hello, my name is Zoe Webster, and today on the dial we have our operations director, Zach Perosi.
I'm Zach Perosi. I'm the operations manager here at WCAL.
And how long have you been with us here?
About a little over a year now.
All right. And what was the thing that introduced you to the station?
Well, actually, the radio station was one of the reasons I came to Cal.
What's your DJ name here?
So I'm Zach the intern. Originally, it started just because I was a trainee, and just the idea of a trainee sounded dumb, so I was like, why can't I just be the intern? And we just kind of rolled with it.
What is your major here?
So I'm a radio TV communications major.
Makes sense why you're here.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's a good program.
So you had a show last semester, I know, that isn't there anymore, but tell us a little bit about that and the one that you have now.
So last semester, I had a show called Flip the Table, which was basically just like a board game radio show, and it was a lot of fun. And then this semester is kind of like a call to arms back to the trash boat with Jet Set Radio, but a little more emphasis on like video game stuff.
And what time are your shows?
My show is 2 to 4 on Wednesdays.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, Zach. For CUTV NewsCenter, this has been Zoe Webster on the dial.
As the semester starts off in a big way, SAB and Funny Freaking Friday are doing the same thing. Tomorrow, February 9th, SAB will be hosting comedian Jessame Peluso for the first Triple F of the semester. Jessame made appearances on several TV shows, including Deal With It on TBS, NBC's Last Call with Carson Daly, and most famously, MTV's Girl Code. Peluso has performed in hundreds of comedy clubs around the country and now Cal U. Tickets are free to students and only $5 to the general public. Join SAB in Steele Hall at 7 p.m. tomorrow and have a freaking funny Friday for the first time this year. During the big game last Sunday, we were graced with multiple exciting movie teasers. The most anticipated one was Solo, a Star Wars story. Star Wars takes a look back at one of the most beloved characters from the Star Wars franchise. The story will follow Han Solo and his early journey in the Star Wars universe. The trailer reveals the voice of young Han Solo in beautiful shots of the historic Millennium Falcon. The trailer uncovers the very first look at the star-studded cast that includes Woody Harrelson and Donald Glover, who will be playing a young Lando Calrissian. At the end of the trailer, it gives us a quick glimpse of the man who made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Students piled into the Performance Center earlier today to either promote their organization or learn more about one at the Spring 2018 Club and Org Fair. Every club had the opportunity to showcase their organization. Science-based clubs such as the Biology Club, Robotics Club, and the Geology Club. Other organizations such as the Archery Club and our media companions WCAL. Students also had the opportunity to speak with clubs they may have never heard of, such as the College Republicans and our good friends at the Medieval Club. Every club was in attendance, and each student that attended hopefully found the right club for them. And to round out entertainment for this week, we have Thor Ragnarok in the Vulcan Theater. Imprisoned on the other side of the universe, the mighty Thor finds himself in a deadly gladiatorial contest that pits him against the Hulk, his former ally and fellow Avenger. Thor's quest for survival leads him in a race against time to prevent the all-powerful Hela from destroying his home world and Asgardian civilization. Showtimes are 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 4, 7, and 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And Maury, Danny, first off, Maury, welcome to the set, I guess.
Thank you.
No one's officially welcomed you on. You're doing a fantastic job.
I'm really
it's good to have
excited.
her up here. But entertainment, Funny Freaking Friday, really starting off strong with Jessime Peluso. The biggest female comedian I think Cal U has seen. Of course, Dave Coulier was here last year, and it's just great getting these big names on campus.
Yeah, I think Jessime was great on Girl Code. She was really funny, so I'm expecting a really great show, and I'm so happy that SAB was able to bring her here.
Yeah, it's the first time I'll see her because I didn't watch Girl Code. I watched Guy Code, but I didn't see Girl Code.
Real man's man.
I'm a man's
right?
man, yeah. So, but it'd be interesting. It's always cool to see what a comedian will, pull out from underneath their sleeve and kind of just get everybody involved with Funny Freaking Friday.
I know it's
a lot.
It's a lot.
Tough.
There's
it's
a lot
tough.
of apps in there, right?
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they pull out and kind of just get the crowd involved.
Absolutely, and I will have the opportunity to interview her tomorrow, so that will be hopefully online sometime next week, so that'll be exciting and fun, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, well, thank you, Steve. And after the break, Colin Kirkwood takes us on our sports report.
Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Oh, what a play!
18 universities.
How competitive is this?
23 championships.
It's over. We have new PSAC champs.
7,100 student athletes. Make the PSAC yours.
My PSAC is passion.
My PSAC is pride. PSAC is Pennsylvania.
Passion, pride, Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
He's going to pull a three. Good! Over now, DJ Hahn. Three-pointer up and good.
Follow Vulcans basketball all season long. February 7th at Gannon. February 10th at UPJ. February 14th versus Mercyhurst. February 17th at IUP. February 21st at Seton Hill. February 24th versus Clarion.
Hello and welcome back to CUTV NewsCenter. I'm Colin Kirkwood with your sports report. The California Vulcans women's basketball team traveled up I-79 for a PSAC West showdown with the Gannon Golden Knights. The California bounced back from a road loss on Saturday to Edinburgh with a 62-50 victory. Senior Shatera Parsons tallied 21 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds, while DJ Hahn added 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals. Their next contest will be in Johnstown against the UPJ Mountain Cats. The men's team also made the trek up to the snowy north to battle these Golden Knights. 4 Vulcans scored double digits, but the leading scorers were junior Jameer Howes with 18 points and 5 rebounds, and senior Cordell Smith, who also scored 18 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. They will also do battle with Pitt Johnstown on Saturday afternoon. As always, you can follow these games on 91.9 FM, WCAL, and CUTV Sports 1 on YouTube. Tip-offs will occur at 1 and 3 p.m. This weekend marks the start of the 2018 Winter Olympics being held in South Korea. 90 countries will take part with over 2,800 athletes competing in 102 medal events with 7 sports and 15 disciplines over the course of 18 days. The figure skating competition is one of the highlights of the Olympic Games. For an insight on the figure skating competition, we have professional skater Stephanie Clark break down the competition.
Thanks, Colin. Did you know that skating is one of the oldest sports in the Olympic Games? It also began back on the Dutch canals. Now, stepping forward a few years, here's what some of the experts have predicted about the outcome for this year's Olympic Games. Their top picks for men are U.S. Nathan Chen, Japan's Yujiro Hanyu, and then followed by Shimoa Uno of Japan as well. On the women's side, it's going to be Russian dominant Elena Zagitova, followed by Yevgenia Medvedeva, and then Gabrielle Daleman of Canada. However, one of her top contenders, also a fellow Canadian, is Caitlin Osmond, who placed second in the 2014 Sochi Olympic Games. As far as pairs are concerned, it's going to be Elena Savihenko and Bruno Massett of Germany, followed by Xu Weijing and Heng Kong of China. And then in third place, it's going to be Megan Dummel and Eric Radford of Canada. In the dance aspect, it's going to be the dominant Tessa Virtue and Scott Moore of Canada, who finished in second in the last Olympic Games behind U.S. Meryl Davis and Charlie White. In second place, they are predicting Gabriela Papadakis and Guillermo Cizeron of France, followed by the brother-sister duo from the U.S., the Shibutanis. Now, some of you may be wondering how you can qualify to be part of the U.S. Olympic team. Now, it's a lot more complicated than what you may think. We send 3 ladies, 3 men, 3 dance teams, and 1 pair team. However, that's all determined on not only your finish at nationals, but also on your finish at World Championships the year prior. And even though you might place in the top 3 at nationals, you're not necessarily guaranteed to go. This was the case for Adam Rapon and Ross Minor. Adam Rapon finished in 4th at national championships. However, Ross Minor, skating a better program only at the national championships, was not selected to go to the Olympic Games this year. This was the same process that happened to Ashley Wagner back-to-back Olympic years. In 2014, she was granted the opportunity to perform. However, this year, she was not. For the U.S., they look to send Nathan Chen, Adam Rapon, and Vincent Zhao, a young, talented skater. Nathan Chen is going to be their top contender for the Olympic gold medal. He is undefeated this season and won the U.S. Nationals title for the 2nd year in a row. He is also very consistent, and he's known for his quadruple jumps. As far as the ladies are concerned, Brady Tennell was an unexpected national winner. She's a consistent jumper, however, just recently stepped onto the international competition grounds. Mariah Nagasu, however, has not only been to the 2010 games, she was also selected for the 2014, having lost the battle against Wagner to actually go, though. She was only an alternate. She's one of the very few that are projected to attempt a triple axel in the ladies' competition. Karen Chen rounds out their top 3 picks. She was a 2016 national champion, but has had a rocky season thus far. As for ice dance, the brother and sister, Mai Shibutani and Alex Shibutani, are making their 2nd Olympic appearance, followed by Madison Hubble and Zachary Donahue, who are the U.S. ice dance champs. Their 3rd addition to the team is Madison Chalk and Evan Bates. As far as the pairs division, we only send one pair team, which consists of Alex and Chris Canarum. They're married and just coming off being away from the ice for a year due to Alexa's abdominal surgery. And that concludes your prediction for the 2018 Winter Olympic Games here at CalUTV.
California University of Pennsylvania is officially working on a rebranding mission. The university has hired Carnegie Dartlet, which is a marketing agency based in Westford, Massachusetts. The campaign is formulated around building a new athletics logo that is focused on the CalU community. In order to accomplish this, 2 workshops will be hosted on campus. The first will be February 22nd from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m., and the second will be February 23rd from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. If you would like to register for these sessions, visit www.everbright.com or view the campus-wide email for the link. As a reward, each student who participates will be entered into a drawing for 2 tickets and a parking pass for the March 11th Penguins game versus the Dallas Stars. Now let's take a look at the upcoming athletics schedule. The men's basketball team will be heading to Pitt Johnstown on Saturday for a 3 p.m. game. The women's team will also be traveling to UPJ, and the tip-off for their game will be 1 p.m. Softball season is now in full swing as the team will be playing 3 games in the next 2 days in San Antonio, Texas. Finally, the track and field team will be competing in the Grand Valley State Big Meet in Allendale, Michigan this weekend. And guys, as signing day has officially finished off here for the California University football team. Plenty of freshmen are coming in, and I feel as if they're going to make a big impact on this year's team.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. There's a lot of WPIAL talent, obviously, that's coming in. But something different that head coach Gary Dunn is he's recruiting the entire state. And that's always something cool. You can see different talent, different play styles as well. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they bring out to the field next season.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a strong incoming class considering the amount of talent we've lost with this last senior class offensively. With Michael Keir, Taylor Nick is there leaving, Tom Green, we're definitely going to need a good incoming class, so it's good to hear that we're recruiting well.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, I mean, you mentioned just a few of the names, really the entire offensive line and the wide receivers as well. A lot of skill positions that Gary Dunn was really recruiting. And it's something cool also, you know, the WPIAL talent. There's a lot of talent in there, and you know, he's recruiting that heavily.
It's also nice to see him head toward the eastern side of the state as well and get a few people from the Philadelphia side. There's a lot of talent over there as well, so it's nice to see that being brought in.
Yeah, without a doubt. Thank you, Colin, and thank you so much for joining us tonight on CUTV News Center.
Be sure to check out our YouTube channel at CUTV News Center and our Twitter pages at CUTV_PA and at CUTV_News Center.
Don't forget that the Cal Times will be publishing a new edition of the newspaper on campus in 1 week. Also tune into WCAL 91.9 FM in your car or online at sai.calu.edu/WCAL.
Thanks for watching and have a great night.